Welcome to the Entertaining Pudding YouTube channel. In today's episode, we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be taking a look at the first episode of the Superman animated series that was produced from 1941 to 43 by Max Fleischer Studios, along with his brother Dave Fleischer, who directed a lot of them. And of course, Superman was created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster in 1938. So this only came out, 3 years after he premiered. So let's take a look at the opening here.
In the endless reaches of the universe, there once existed a planet known as Krypton, a planet that burned like a green star in the distant heavens. Their civilization was far advanced, and it brought forth a race of supermen, whose mental and physical powers were developed to the absolute peak of human perfection. But there came a day when giant threats threatened to destroy Krypton forever. One of the planet's leading scientists, sensing the approach of doom, placed his infant son in a small rocket ship and sent it hurtling in the direction of the Earth just as Krypton exploded.
But the origin hasn't changed fundamentally. He's from Krypton.
Sped through star-studded space, landing safely on Earth with its precious burden, Krypton's sole survivor. A passing motorist found the uninjured child and took it to an orphanage. As the years went by,
It's before Ma and Pa Kent in this.
amazing physical powers, faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. The infant of Krypton is now the Man of Steel, Superman. To best be in a position
I love this version of his costume.
never-ending battle for truth and justice, Superman has assumed the disguise of Clark Kent.
No American way, just truth and justice. The American way didn't come in until the 50s. The name of the newspaper hadn't been around yet, and the Daily Planet hadn't been established. But Perry White has.
Just received another threatening note.
Okay, Mr. White.
Lois, another note from the mad scientist.
Coming in, Chief.
No Jimmy Olsen yet either.
Listen to this warning. He plans to strike tonight. Beware, you fools. My electrophanesia ray strikes tonight at 12. Total destruction.
So Perry gets a threatening letter, and he calls in his reporters rather than the police.
Beware, I strike at midnight. This nut may prove dangerous. Kent, you help Lois follow up her lead. She may have an angle on this thing.
Yes, sir.
But, Chief, I'd like the chance to crack the story on my own.
No.
Thanks, Chief.
I like her spunk.
Lois. Chief, don't you think that's a dangerous mission?
I agree with those guys. Look at Lois. She's a pilot. Intrepid reporter and a pilot. Whoa, a rather erratic pilot. Now here's the bad guy's lair. It's on top of a mountain, very phallic looking, and they don't notice it? Suspension of disbelief, but it's fun to look at.
The hour has come.
Look at the animation here. Just look at the detail of those backgrounds and the machines. It's just incredible. We could do without the cutesy little pet vulture. But the sound here too is just really cool. Look at that. Yeah, the cutesy vulture. Something that, oh, here comes Lois. The vulture knows she's flying erratically. She's telling him. Some crazy lady's trying to land out here on the driveway. So he's got to go take a look at that. I like his hair. It's like the three-pronged attack there. Or more of the three-pronged retreat, really. Now, as much as I don't like the vulture, I do like his music. But yeah, Lois made it. So she's just knocking on the door of an evil lair.
I'm a reporter for the...
What'd you expect? I love the shadow work in this episode. There's a lot of it. It's just a lot of work to animate the shadows too. Like, yeah, look at that, her getting tied up. Look at that.
Story of destruction the world has ever known.
So he ties her up and he's going to give her a story. I'm not sure. We're not sure what he wants either. There hasn't been really any demands. Once again, they don't notice this giant thing on top of a mountain. That is so cool, though. Look at this. That had to kill some people. So the cops can't track that down?
True to his threat, the mad Zionist, whose warnings have held the city in a grip of terror, went on his rampage of destruction on the stroke of midnight. The deadly impact of his mysterious ray smashed the famous Tower Bridge, hurling cars and pedestrians into the river below. The police have warned everyone to remain in their homes.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Oh, famous first time in animation. And changing in the stockroom. I love the music, like I said before. Here's a little tidbit. He flies, but in the comic book at this time, he just leapt tall buildings in a single bound. So the producers said that kind of looks silly in animation, and they asked if they could have him fly. And DC Comics said sure, and so then, from then on, he flew. Oh. I didn't realize it was Daily Planet before him. This is just a whole cool sequence here, except for the rubber building. They should make all buildings out of that. Still cool sequence. This. The music, look at this. The shading on him, the brightness from the ray. Just really cool. Conveys the feeling of power that Superman has. Oh, he's cranking it up. He's turning it up to 11. I don't think it's going to matter, buddy. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh. See, Superman is invulnerable, but he's not invulnerable to getting knocked down. Oh, now he's turning it up to 12, I guess. All the way up. Oh, please tighten it out. Look at the glow going back. You can see it. The backfire. Oh, that's cool. Just the detail. Look at the smoke. And that explosion with the bulge. That iconic just coming through the wall. I'm standing amongst the destruction. And there's Lois saying, "Why didn't you save me first? Then take care of the bad guy." Where's the... Oh, there he is. There's the vulture. Look at every little chunk falling, the cracks in the wall. So cool. Oh, there's the vulture. He made it. I didn't like him, but I didn't want him to die. Whoa. Whoa, that's almost making me sick. No. No due process. Straight into the cell. Scientist in cell. Story by Lois Lane. Superman vanishes. Public still mystified.